If you, like me, are in the national capital region, then you're breathing poison right now. As I bring you this broadcast, I've spent the day on the outside breathing literally poisonous air. All of the national capital region right now is breathing air that no human should have to breathe. Air quality levels have dipped to the severe category, and widespread alarm is rising over the impact of this pollution. The AQI, or Air Quality Index, has been in the severe and severe plus categories continuously for nearly 48 hours now. The Delhi government has now escalated pollution controls to the GRAP 3 level, which is pretty much meaningless to common citizens because citizens are wondering why these protocols even exist if the pollution is this way every single year. Well, the GRAP 3 protocols, of course, include shutting primary schools until the class 5 level, banning the entry of commercial vehicles temporarily into the NCR, a complete halt of construction and demolition activities that produce dust, a stop on non-essential mining activities around Delhi, and increased sprinkling of water on major roads. In other words, as always, the NCR is reacting to a crisis of death and destruction on human life. And it isn't just Delhi NCR. Thick smog has been observed in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, where high-rise buildings are barely visible. Basically, this stretches all across North India as we speak.
Because of the moisture in the air, also the meteorological condition, because of the extremely, we see now the winter is approaching in, and the moisture and the pollutant have settled in the atmosphere, and that's really having few reasons that we see for last few days. The AQI remains in a severe or at least in a very poor zone. So clearly there is no respite, and resulted to that as the Delhi government has shut down the schools, the primary schools, and so has been done by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, where the students, the kids will be given online classes. So the physical classes have been closed in Delhi. Now there will be online classes, and clearly the region you see right behind me at India Gate, where the haze, it's fog, smoke, and all is making a smog, thick layer of smog in the national capital and perhaps across national capital region in the Delhi and NCR. At India Gate, with Manish Viduri, I'm Ashutosh Mishra.
How many levels of failure have resulted in 2024 once again being a year of absolutely unacceptable pollution levels in the national capital region? Let me do some naming and shaming, and we will be very specific here. Number one, what did the AAP government that controls Delhi fail to do? Number one, no Delhi-specific area plan. Can you believe it? There's no area-specific plan for Delhi. No plan for pollution hotspots, despite that being a recommendation. Promote public transport to control vehicular pollution, not happening. Dust control methods which are in place have been poorly or selectively implemented. The control on construction waste disposal is simply not happening to an adequate degree. That's the reason why you're seeing this huge spike in pollution levels. 2/3 of central government funds currently stand unused. This stands at the central government's door. Then you've got what the centre failed to do. What did the centre fail? We've told you what the Aam Aadmi Party government failed to do. What about the centre? What about the BJP government at the centre? Form a regional plan to curb pollution. It has talked about it, failed to do so. Bring UP, Punjab and Haryana stakeholders together. Also Madhya Pradesh, one of the biggest offenders this year, BJP controlled, didn't happen. Direct the Delhi police to implement control measures, hasn't happened to an adequate degree. Cracker ban failed due to Delhi police indifference. Even though there was a cracker ban, nobody really followed it at all. No solid plan for solid waste management. You've seen what's been happening even in the Yamuna. The Delhi Development Authority has failed to provide alternate sites for any kind of waste. So you have a situation now where with each year that rolls by, we're stuck and relegated to conducting shows of this kind where we simply have to list who is to blame and then accept that perhaps nothing is going to change the following year as well. There's much more to this story that we will continue to bring you as the cloud over the national capital region only thickens and gets more poisonous.